Hey guys, Julia here. Welcome back to another video, and I totally forgot to film an intro to this vlog, but this is my prep vlog for the December theme in my bullet journal, so I'll take you through that somewhat chaotic process starting sometime at the end of October. Enjoy. Hey guys, so I'm just sitting out here waiting to go into an appointment, but I have my journal with me and I'm already kind of thinking about December's theme, and it's literally October 27th when I'm filming this clip, so not even November yet. But I am a little bit freaking out because I'm gonna show you how many pages I have to work with in my journal and why. Like, the theme for December is kind of secondary to what am I gonna do with these pages. So let me show you. Okay, this is gonna be a little not ideal, but okay, my November spreads. Let's see, this is, okay, December. So that's one spread there, two spreads, three spreads, and that's it. Like, this one had another piece of paper glued on top of it, but I took it off and maybe I can save this in some way. But yeah, that is all that I have. 3 spreads and a possible page, so freaking out just a little bit. Hello. So I literally just woke up and we are actually in a city called Taos. We are driving like 5.5 hours back today, and I think I have a theme. So this always tends, not always, but it tends to happen a lot where I think of ideas while I'm sleeping or right before I'm like fully awake. So I don't even have the layout of what this month is going to look like as far as what spreads I'm going to use in these like few spreads, but I know I'm going to have to use a lot of like flip ups and tip ins and like all that stuff. So I'm thinking an advent calendar theme, but I don't know, because I'm also getting my first kind of advent calendar for myself this year. I'm doing like a stationary advent calendar, so that may be something. Idea number 1, I may go with idea number 1 just because of time's sake, but advent calendar, December theme, not too Christmassy, but still referencing Christmas. I like it. So while away, I attempted to start sketching the layout, but couldn't find the time to get anything substantial knocked out. In this clip, I had just enough time to draw the outline of a spread, and then we had to go, so yeah. Okay, we're back at it, and I think that I'm just gonna run with the advent calendar idea because of time mostly, but I need to figure out the setup, the layout of these 3 spreads. So I'm gonna do that on my iPad so I can like move things around and quickly edit, delete, all that stuff. So I'm gonna figure that out, and then once I have what I'm gonna do as far as the layout of the spreads, I'm gonna go and figure out a color story for that. So that's what I'm about to get into now. Okay, this is what I have so far. It definitely looks like a big mess, but I kinda understand what I'm going for here. So this is the cover page. This is like the only decorative thing that I'm actually surprised that I was able to get anything decorative in here. So this will be the cover page, and I'm thinking like each of these little squares can be like a different little icon, and then a few of these open up. So like this one will open up and maybe I'll have like a decorative 12 on the inside for the 12th month. This other side, something decorative, like some sort of quote here with the habit trackers underneath. This will be like a fake out advent calendar thing that the whole thing like flips up for the monthly calendar. And then the rest of the spreads, the 2 like full spreads, are going to be weekly spreads, and each spread will have 2 weeks. So this is going to be a week, this is going to be a week. Same here. And then that extra page that I have in the back, I'm going to use it for like a gift tracker, and then maybe something to track Christmas meals, something. But for the weekly spreads, that's where it's going to be a trip. So I'm going to have 2 flip ups here. So like a larger flip up for the dailies, since I've been loving that. And then a large, well, not really large, kind of long flip up for the master task list. So I'll use just 1 task list for 2 weeks. So that'll be that. And then the next weekly will be the same. So I don't know if I'll film this spread. I mean, I will film it, but I don't think I'm going to keep it in the plan with me. I think I'm just going to show this in the plan with me, and then on the flip through, maybe we'll just see that there's 2 of them. Since they're exactly the same, I don't think I need to film those. So yeah, that is what I'm thinking. Now, this looks like a mess though. So this is the first time I'm actually using these for color inspo, but these are swatchos. I don't know if there we go, swatchos. And they're just a bunch of color swatches, and there's different, so you have like this color, for example, and then on the back, you have the shades. Shades are when you add black. So you have shades, and then you have tints, which is when you add white. So you kind of have a dark and a light color on one card, like monochromatic family on one card. So it's pretty cool. So I'm just gonna like look through these, see if any combinations tickle my fancy. And yeah, I'm gonna try to figure out what we're doing with the color story. Okay, I feel like this is solid. And the babies, Zora. Hello. So this is quite the setup I'm actually put together. It's just because I was filming my 2023 journals introduction video pretty much all day. And so I haven't really had the opportunity to think about the December plan with me, which I kind of need to be thinking about the December plan with me as well. But the next order of business is to go through my supplies and kind of hold up those swatcho cards to different supplies, and not even really the supplies themselves. I have it because I was just showing this journal, but in my long-term collections, I have these swatch pages in the back. And so I'm just gonna hold up the swatchos to the swatches and just kind of find like the closest matches I can find so that I can kind of get my supply list together. I also need to pre-cut some of the little advent doors and really figure out all the icons I want to use in like the little decorative illustration things. So that should be the next order of business. I don't know if that's going to happen today, but it needs to happen maybe tomorrow. And maybe tomorrow, I have dance tomorrow, so I'll figure it out. Hello again from my car. Freaking out more again about the December plan with me. I am currently about to go into dance. I have I typically take ballet once a week, and then I have like a community dance thing, and tonight is the community dance thing. And I had zero time to do anything December Plan with Me related. So not great. And again, I'm not going to be here this weekend, which is typically when I would do this stuff, like hot and heavy, but that's not going to happen this weekend. And this week is crazy. Hopefully the next clip will be me doing something for the December Plan with Me. I have a theme, I have sketches, I have colors. I just need supplies, a font inspiration, and I need to sketch this thing and do some pre-cutting. And yeah, interesting times. All right, it is finally time to pick out some colors, and yeah, so I'm just gonna go through. That one's a hard one. Like the sunflower is pretty close. Ooh, yes, the medallion always comes through. It's the Staedtler, so that's the medallion. And I know, actually, yes. So I have these labeled. I think, yeah, I came up with these names myself, so you can't really find this color situation anywhere, but I know that this is this, so that's already one color. So yeah, I'm just gonna go through and do the same with all the other colors. So this is an interesting one. Like this red doesn't quite, like there's a better match, but I do like how this has like a little bit of orange in it, this flamingo red Calliograph, but a better match, maybe the Staedtler. Like that's pretty darn close. Let me go with the Staedtler. Okay, I think, and this is a solid kind of start baseline up for all the colors. Pretty legit matches and a nice mix. Like there's some Staedtlers, Tombow, Crayola Super Tip, Calliograph, so nice little mix there. So now I'm gonna just find some fine liners and some of that supporting stationery and just get my whole team together, my whole stationery team together. And once I have that, I think I'm going to look up some font inspiration. So we're going to do that on the computer. But first, I'm going to just figure out this fine liner situation and, you know, maybe some light versions, some dark versions of these same colors, just in case I want to add some shadows and some highlights and that type of thing. So yeah. Okay, this is my fine liner drawer. I have like blacks over here and then all the different colored fine liners on this side. And I'm thinking I kind of want to go gray for like the main fine liner colors. So maybe grab this Cricut fine liner. I don't think I have any other gray ones, so I'm gonna go with that. Also want to get some washi that sort of matches. I typically just like to pick out two. These new Amanda Rachel Lee ones. Oh, that's perfect. So we'll do a red. So I need either super light. I think I'm gonna go with like a gray. Oh, it's the same ones I'm using for this month actually. So yes, that's what I was thinking. This sparkly, perfect. These two together. Green sometimes too. Yeah. Okay, just kidding. I decided to switch out the red for this pretty blue one. I like that better. And it tones down the Christmas. So Okay, so I'm gonna look for some lettering inspiration, and I'm a graphic designer, y'all. I have a lot of design books and a whole section of just lettering books. So I'm gonna check out some of these lettering books to get some inspiration for what type of lettering I'm gonna use for December. Thinking, so this is a good one for inspiration. Also, any of these, like you have them by decade here. So I have 20s and 30s, 40s and 50s, 60s and 70s, and these are always super fun. I might grab the 60s and 70s, and then this one as well. I'm just gonna flip through a couple of these and see what I can come up with. This is fun. It's decorative, but has, you know, little simple lines here to make it look a little more ornate. We're gonna tap this one as a possible. And it actually might be kind of fun to mix lettering styles with this as well. Just a thought. These are super pretty, but I do not have time for shit like that. So, no. This is fun. Tap this one too. Cute. And the little swirls in there. I feel like that would be kind of easy to do, but it can still look fancy. Ooh, there's a whole little situation going on here. Yeah, let's tab this page. All right, this is another book, y'all, and this is pretty cool. Looks fancy, but if you look up close, pretty simple. That might be something too. This one's just fun. Not for this theme, but that's fun. So yeah, the lighting in here is horrible at nighttime because I'm only dealing with a ceiling fan light situation. But yeah, I think I have some good ideas for lettering, at least that main lettering on the cover page. So I'm just gonna like roll with that. So the next step is to start sketching in the bullet journal, and then from there I can sort of figure out what I need to cut out for the little doors and how I'm gonna do that. So ooh, I still did not look up little icons, but I'm just gonna sketch those two, maybe just like some snowflakes, and I don't know, there's some icon sites that I can check out too. But let me get like the base sketch going, and then I'll worry about those little details a little later. But I'm just happy to be to a sketching point. Hello, so it is finally time to sketch this thing. At least I'm gonna start sketching, and so I'll show you what I have set up for this. So of course I have my journal here ready to roll. Also have my iPad with my Procreate sketch. I have a pencil, of course, and this ruler to keep my lines straight when I need it. I typically don't do any hard lines whenever I sketch, but just in case, I have that. And then I love this Moxidori journal ruler, and so I can measure out the dot grids here. But yeah, I have this. I'm just gonna go ahead and start sketching and see how far I can get. So for the layout sketching, I try to keep everything as light as possible, and 9 times out of 10, I'm not drawing complete shapes, just these little indicators where the corners of boxes go. So that's kind of what you see me doing here for the Advent calendar cover page. During the stage, I also try to get the calendar squared away, but if you've seen a good number of my setups, you already know that sometimes things still don't go according to plan, but this is actually where I try to get my shit together. I'm also going to go ahead and plop in the flip up for the calendar. So that's one less thing I have to worry about on filming day. But yeah, on the close up, you can see how I use little crosshairs and corners so I know where everything is supposed to go. Okay, so I've got my flip ups kind of cut out. These are like the full page kind of flip ups for the weeklies. And so I have that. Then I have the smaller ones, which is basically the same as these, like just folded in half, but I think this one's 18 dot grid across, and then I skipped one, and then this is just the rest here. So yeah, I've got one more to do, and then I think I'm gonna call it good for right now. I still have to go in and do the lettering here and again, figure out the icons. So yeah, it's a good start. Okay, hello. Hopefully this clip isn't trash because ceiling fan. But I finished sketching, and so here is the cover page sketch here. Then, let me move my shadow. Here is the habit tracker and the vertical calendar, which there's nothing really exciting in there. Yeah, and then the weeklies look like this. I decided to go like 1, which is the first date of this weekly spread, to the last date, which is the 11th. So we just have some sketches there. And then I ended up pasting in another sheet of paper just from my notepad. And this is just for a gift tracker. But yeah, as you can see, it goes right into my like Big Brother spread. So super weird, but that's what we're rolling with. But I also wanted to show you guys my filming folder. Okay, sorry, I decided to switch cameras. But anyway, this is my filming folder, and this is actually where the reusable spread idea started, because I was using tape or something for this checklist that I was using for the shots that I needed to get for the Plan With Me videos. So I have, check my audio settings, do not disturb, like make sure I get B-roll and all that stuff. So that's on the outside, and then inside I print the iPad sketch and just glue it down here so I have it as a reference. And then here I have, typically I would have the stickers or whatever, but I'm not gonna do stickers this month. Advent calendar door cutout things, and then those flip ups that I showed you guys earlier. So that's all loaded in here, and yeah, I think, whoa, okay, that was just that. Whew. So yeah, I think I'm about ready to film now. All the planning is done. Hello. So obviously super excited because I'm ready to film now. So all the planning is done. So the next step is to film the thing. Hopefully I will see you back here on the channel to see how the Plan With Me goes for December. And the universe must have known, because I got my advent calendar today from Paper and Craft Pantry. So super excited about that. It's a good sign. Hopefully things are gonna go well for this Plan With Me. So yeah, let me know what you guys think about these prepping vlogs. Leave me a comment down below if you want to see more of these. I don't know if I could do them every single month. I'm gonna try to, but I'll do what I can, of course. Definitely give this video a like if you've enjoyed. Subscribe to the channel so you don't miss the Plan With Me. Come on. And then I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye. And if you like this video, here are a couple more I think you would enjoy.